Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Aishokubundo Wisdom So is my name. I am the clairvoyant of Red Flowers Herbal Formulations online. I am back today on a lecture on my product called Kokotee Herbal Mixture. Yes, Kokotee Herbal Mixture is one of my products. In today's lecture, I am going to be very brief. I will not make the video lengthy because I observe when you make a lengthy video, it used to be difficult to upload on YouTube. Sometimes they will even deny you the access of uploading it. Yes, so I am going to be very brief. I will not try to make all the advert I have, all the lectures I have on this product in one video. No, I will split it into two or three, even if possible. Then I'll make a brief one or stop there. Then next time again, we'll continue from where we start till the lectures on this product, kokotee, finish. Yes. Kokotee herbal mixture is a powerful herbal remedy. Kokotee herbal mixture is for XTD, sexual transmitted disease. That is the full meaning of XTD. Yes, kokotee herbal mixture can also be used against malaria and typhoid. Let me commence with malaria and typhoid. Malaria is a problem, is a disease that has been torturing the society for decades, for a very long time. Yes, malaria is caused by a mosquito. Not just every mosquito that causes malaria. There is a specific mosquito called female anopheles. This mosquito will perch on your body, insert its mouth into your blood, into your body, then inject what we call Plasmodium vivax. Alright, blood circulates with this Plasmodium vivax. So after that, maybe months, maybe days, you now take a fried food like fried plantain, fried potato, fried akara. You take a banga soup with rice, a stew with rice. You take a bottle of beer, then malaria follows. Then you conclude that those foods causes malaria. It's a lie, it's not true. The cause of malaria is female anopheles mosquito. So when the plasmodium has been injected into you, then when you eat fried food, they will trigger the symptoms of malaria in you. They will trigger the signs, the symptoms of malaria in you. So, brothers and sisters, kokotee herbal mixture is a remedy for such problem, malaria. Kokotee herbal mixture can be given to a man, to a woman, to a child who suffers over typhoid too. I want to let you know that malaria, typhoid, and hepatitis, three of them resides in the liver. They live in your liver. So when you are on kokotee herbal mixture, the first, second, third day of taking kokotee, you will encounter frequent urinating. That is how kokotee works. Because kokotee goes into the liver and cleans the liver, flush the liver from malaria, typhoid, hepatitis. And if you are very observant, you will realize that your urine could be yellowish within that 3 days of on kokotee herbal mixture. Your urine could be cloudy. Then after kokotee herbal, after 3 days of kokotee, frequent urinating stops. Your system will balance back again. You continue with the medication. Take it at least 1 week to 2 weeks. Then after this 1 week to 2 weeks on kokotee herbal mixture, I am giving you a guarantee. For the next 8 to 9 months, you will have nothing to do with malaria. You will have nothing to do with typhoid. Alright. Kokotee herbal mixture, let us talk about STDs. Remember, I told you I won't take much time. I won't make it lengthy. We'll talk about 4 functions of kokotee. We'll call it a day on today's lecture. Kokotee herbal mixture has the ability to treat STD called gonorrhea. Gonorrhea is a disease that attacks men and women and the genital, the organ. I am talking about the penis of man, the vagina of a woman. When a man gets infected with gonorrhea, there are signs this man will encounter on his body that will give him a proof that gonorrhea has come into the system. It is applicable to women. When a woman gets infected with gonorrhea, she will observe symptoms on her body. And I am going to lecture you. I am going to sensitize you on the symptoms of gonorrhea in the body of men and that of a women. Let us commence with a man. When a man is infected with gonorrhea, the first sign this man will encounter on the body, I call it pains while urinating. Whenever he urinates, he feels a lot of pain. Why? Because the urinary tract has been tampered by gonorrhea. That's what we call bladder in the body of man. The duty of bladder is to store urine. When you drink water, water goes into the bloodstream. Water cleanses the blood. That is why they tell you that water purifies the blood. It will flush out fluids out of blood. Then it is the duty of the kidney to separate the water from the blood. Then send the water into the bladder. Right. The bladder keeps on storing urine. When the bladder gets filled up with urine, right, there is a pipe connecting from the bladder straight to the mouth of your penis. This pipe I am talking about has a passage in it. So this urine will now follow the track, the pipe, the passage, exit your body. So when a man is infected with gonorrhea, gonorrhea used to create what we call sore. Sore means wounds. Sore at the urinary passage. When there's a sore on the urinary passage, if you are urinating tomorrow, urine will pass through the tract. There's no option. There's no two ways about it. It is the same tract. Urine will go out of your body. The meaning that urine will not touch on the surface of the sore, on the surface of the wounds, while going out of your body. So when urine has a contact with wound, what do you think will happen? What did you think will happen? Pains, itching, and serious pains. That is why you see men with gonorrhea, when they are urinating, they scream. When they are urinating, they shout, they make noise, they encounter unbearable pains while urinating. And I call it one of the signs of gonorrhea in the body of a man. The second symptom of gonorrhea in the body of a man, number 2. You see, there is a part of your penis called gland. Penis gland. That part of the penis that you were circumcised. That carved part of the penis. That's the cap of your penis. It is called penis gland. So when you are infected with gonorrhea, gonorrhea makes the cap, the gland, to swell up. It will change the color to red. That little open that exit your body from gives you double reaction. Sometimes it could be painful. It could be sweet at times. Gonorrhea. Another symptom of gonorrhea in the body of a man, number 3. We call it a swollen scrotum. What is scrotum? You see, those 2 eggs at your penis, those 2 eggs at your manhood, they are called scrotum. When a man is infected with gonorrhea, gonorrhea makes the 2 scrotum to become bigger than the normal size. They swell up, then causing heavy to this man. Pains, slight pains, right into that scrotum. Gonorrhea can cause that in the body of a man. Another symptom of gonorrhea in the body of a man, number 4. If you squeeze your penis, when you press your hand on your penis, squeeze your penis, you now see a yellow pus gushing out of the penis. Or maybe you did not even squeeze your penis, you did not even touch your penis, you want to ease yourself, you zip down the trouser, bringing out your penis, you now observe that your boxers has weight up with a pus, light yellow pus. Gonorrhea has some symptoms in the body of men. Let us talk about women, brothers and sisters. When a woman is infected with gonorrhea, there are signs this woman encounters on the body. Number 1, I call it burning pains while urinating. A burning pains. When she urinates, she feels like there's a fire burning up right into the private part. She feels like Cameroon pepper mistakenly enters into her vagina. She feels burning hot while urinating. Why? Gonorrhea comes with rashes right into the private part of a woman. Yes. Gonorrhea comes with rashes. When it is chronic in that body, it will cause rashes inside the private part. Then those rashes later, with time, in future, the rashes will have what we call bruise on them, right into the private part. And when there's a bruise in the wall of the vagina, is a trouble. When she urinates, urine touches the bruised part of the vagina, causing burning pains, hurting pain while urinating. When there's a bruise in the walls of vagina, it makes her to feel a lot of pains, discomfort while on sexual intercourse. Instead of deriving pleasure from sexual intercourse, it turns to discomfort, turns to pains, makes her to avoid sexual intercourse. Gonorrhea can cause such problem in the body of a lady. Gonorrhea also comes with discharge in the body of women. Any woman with gonorrhea, sometimes a yellow substance. Some their own could be yellowish, some their own could be milkish. Comes out of the vagina, drops on the pant, stains the pant. It has what we call offensive odor. Very, very stinky. Smells a lot. That is why any woman with gonorrhea, whenever she is on sexual intercourse, the atmosphere of that room will be stinky, will be polluted. Why? Due to the odor oozing out from the vagina caused by the discharge coming out of the vagina and caused by gonorrhea. Such a woman needs kokotee herbal mixture. Kokotee herbal mixture is a remedy for such problem. You can't afford to miss this opportunity. Make a trial on kokotee herbal mixture if you are a victim of gonorrhea. If you are a victim of malaria typhoid, you need kokotee herbal mixture, brothers and sisters. Another symptom of this my product, kokotee herbal mixture. Number 3. Kokotee herbal mixture is a solution to STD called Staphylococcus aureus. Staphylococcus aureus is an infection that lives in your airways. Staphylococcus aureus can be found at the nostril, Staph can be found at the lungs. You can even find Staphylococcus aureus on your skin, like a rashes. Staphylococcus aureus has a moving object in the body. A moving object. A man, a woman with Staphylococcus aureus can take a look here on your arm. Yes, on your arm. There is no cockroach. There is no ant. There's no spider. But you feel a movement in your body. You feel like there's an ant moving into your body, into your bloodstream. It will move from the body, from your hand, up to the brain, up to the head. And once it is in the head, you feel like you want to go mad. You feel like the brain is about to explode. Yes. And once it exits the head, when it goes out of the head into the stomach, come and see trouble. Your stomach begins to shout, noisy belly. And once the Staphylococcus aureus is in the stomach, screaming and shouting in this way, the next thing is to fart. You keep farting. Yes, polluting the air. That's what I mean by farting. Pollute the air frequently. Staphylococcus aureus in the body of a man for a long time can cause a man impotency. It will make a man will not be able to pregnant woman. Staphylococcus aureus in the body of a woman for a long time can cause a woman, she will not be able to conceive. A woman becomes barren. Brothers and sisters, I have come today to use this platform to help you get over with disease that has been torturing you for decades. Kokotee herbal mixture. A very, very, very rich herbal preparations. Yes. Kokotee herbal mixture is a remedy to a disease called syphilis. Syphilis. Syphilis is a disease that attacks men and women At the organ too. Syphilis. It attacks men, it attacks women. You see, even when you give birth to children with them, with disease, it even get to them. Syphilis. Syphilis will start its signs. The signs comes at the organ. Be you a man, be you a woman. Comes on your penis, comes on your vagina. It will itch you at the private part. When the itching comes, you now dip your hand right at the private part. You scratch it a little bit. Then when you keep scratching and scratching and scratching, after scratching, that part of the vagina, that part of the penis becomes reddish. All right. Within 2 to 3 hours after itching, you may take a look on your private part. You now observe a tiny, tiny, tiny pimples, tiny boys right at your private part, right at the penis, right at the vagina. They could be 10 in number, they could be 20 in number, they could be 15 in number. Very, very, very small. You can't do anything to them. So as days goes on, those boys begins to swell up. They become bigger. As days goes on, they become bigger. Until the stage, the thing becomes so painful on your private part. And when it is painful, that is when you make up your mind to get rid of them. You could take 2 of your fingers like this, place on one of the boy at your private part, press it a little harder, it will burst, pim. A thick fluid will pop out from it. Thick fluid. Then that particular place will have a sore on your private part. You now hold on the other one, press a little harder, it will pop out again, thick fluid. When you open up 10 of them, 15 of them, 20 of them, imagine a kind of wound that will be on that private part. This wound begins to gush out water. This is when a wise man, a wise woman goes for cotton wool and a spirit. Then you begin to wipe it out with spirit. And when you do that, you want it to be neat and clean, dry. Dry. Some will leave it like that. The water keeps gushing. Then their pants, their boxers will suck the water and get stuck on the wound. If they want to change their underwears tomorrow, they'll have to pour water on their private part, allow it for 5 minutes. Then the boxers and the wound will soak up with water. Then they'll be able to separate their pants from the skin. Alright, then you see, when this old wound begins to heal, another side of the private part will start itching you. From the itching to boils again, from the boils to wound again. Every time when you are infected with syphilis, every time you have a wound on the private part, be you a man, be you a woman, every time the old one heals, the new one comes out again. Frequently you have wounds on your private part. Syphilis. It is not good for you to make children with disease in the body. Why? Because definitely it will affect them. I was in Yola long time ago making adverts of this my products. Yes, because I used to go in luxurious buses. I used to go in public places. I used to have a seminar over this my products. I don't play with them. I talk to people on this my product, on this my company. I don't play with it. So I was on advert, I was on a lecture concerning this product, kokotee. One man said, Mr. Kokotee, I have a son. This son of mine is 4 years old. I said, okay. That whenever this child is urinating, and after urinating, the last urine that drops out of his penis used to mix with blood, used to contain blood in the urine, blood coming out of the penis of my little baby. He then asked me what sort of disease is that. I told him that baby is suffering over what we call urinary tract infection. The baby has what we call urinary tract infection. It was like, how can 4 years old child go after a woman then get infected? I said, no, it didn't happen like that. That is not how it happened. I made him to know that the baby was conceived with that disease. That the blood of the father, that is the spermatozoa of the father, was dropped into the womb of the wife, of the mother. Then the sperms now fertilize the wrapped egg of the mother. The baby was conceived. So the spermatozoa of the father may have that disease, or the eggs of the mother may have that disease. Then the baby was formed with it. That is how the baby gets it. He was dumbfounded with my explanation. So my point is that it is not wise for you to give birth to children with disease in your body. Definitely it will affect them. I was talking about this product long time ago. A woman told me, Mr. Chinonso, I have a daughter. When I gave birth 15 years ago, I gave birth to this child. After delivery, the nurses, they bath the child, they dress up the child, they now lay the child beside the mother. He said 2 hours, the baby now woke up from sleep, began to cry to the extent that she couldn't control. She tried all her best to cuddle the baby, but to no avail. The crying was too much that the doctor was troubled in his office. He now had to come down to the ward where the mother and the baby was staying. They said that the woman said that the doctor was looking at the child. Now the doctor now dipped his hand into his overall, brought out a torch, came closer to the baby, placed his 2 fingers right at the eye of the child to open up so that he can point a torch into the eyes of the baby. So immediately the doctor now opened the eyes, pus rushed out of the eyes of this baby. Then the other one, the same thing, pus out of the eyes. So the doctor now picked up a cotton wool, began to wipe out the pus. Doctor now picked up a piece of paper and pen. He said he wrote 2 different antibiotic eye drops so that they should go and get it, that they should be dropping the 2 antibiotic eye drops into the eyes of the child morning, afternoon, and night. The woman said he now asked the doctor if the baby is blind. Doctor said no, the baby is not blind. That the baby was born with what they called that the baby was born with what they call congenital syphilis. Any baby born with congenital syphilis used to have pus in his eyes, rashes all over the body, boils all over his arm, his palms, the legs, all over the body, boils. It's not good for you to make children with disease in the body. Syphilis is very bad. Even in the body of men, when a man gets infected with the syphilis, it's not only at the private part you see those boils. At a stage, you begin to have boil into your mouth, at the wall of your mouth, at the tongue. From the boil to result to sore. That is ulceration at the tongue. Yes, at the tongue, at the wall of the mouth. You have a boil at your anus. From boil to cause to wound. Syphilis. You see, wound, sore, syphilitic sore, wounds all over the body of an adult. That is why you don't have to play with this problem, this disease. You need kokotee mixture. You need this product to eradicate, to flush out long time accumulated STDs that you have used injections, you have used tablets, you have used capsules. There was no positive response. I challenge you to make a trial on kokotee mixture, and I guarantee you that you will never remain the same again after this medicine. A very powerful herbal preparation. Thank you for today. I am going to call it a day. On my next video, we will continue about kokotee. Remember, I told you from the beginning, I don't want it to be a lengthy video. Take my phone number if you want to get in contact with me. Talk to me in private. Get my phone number 081 04 62 84 63. The second number is 070 25 35 24 71. give me a call and I will pick it up and we'll talk. Please, you are going to do me a favor on this my program. You are going to be my guest. You are going to encourage me. Under this video, you see subscribe there. Click on the subscribe. By the side of this subscribe, right hand side of the subscribe, you see a notification bell. Click on it. They will give you options. You see option all. You see option personal and other options. Click on all. So that whenever I upload a new video, YouTube will bring it to your phone. You will see it on your phone. You gain knowledge from my videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your time.